Electrifying. Two rising Chinese stars, Wang and Bai Lu, made headlines at the prestigious 2025 Cannes Film Festival, but not for their acting achievements. Instead, they were severely reprimanded by festival organizers for their sartorial choices, which were deemed not in keeping with the international event's standards of luxury and elegance. Is it true that the Meteor Garden star and China's top actress really almost got kicked off the most prestigious red carpet in cinema? This shocking news spread like wildfire among movie buffs and international fashion followers. How could two actresses with a team of professional stylists make such a fatal fashion mistake that sparked the ire of Cannes organizers? Reliable sources reveal that this incident almost led to the expulsion of the two from the festival, something that has never happened to Asian artists before in the long history of this prestigious film festival. Is this a sign that double standards still prevail in the global entertainment industry? Or was there a serious offense committed by Wang and Bai Lu? The scandal revealed a dark side of the glamorous world of Cannes that is rarely exposed to the media, where unwritten rules and internal politics can determine the fate of an international artist's career. Fans of both stars were left shocked and wondering, what exactly happened behind the glamorous Promenade de la Croisette that witnessed the controversial incident? The 78th Cannes Film Festival, which took place from May 14th to 25th, 2025, was filled with dazzling moments from the screening of the world's best films to celebrities walking the red carpet. However, amongst the glitz and glamour of the event, a controversial incident became a hot topic of conversation amongst film critics, fashion journalists, and fans around the world. Wang Hei-di, a 26-year-old Chinese actor who rose to fame through the hit drama Meteor Garden, and Bai Lu, a talented actress who made a name for herself through popular dramas such as Love Better Than Immortality and One and Only, took center stage not because of their acting achievements, but because of the controversial outfits they wore. According to an internal source who declined to be named, the two received a stern reprimand from the festival committee for their fashion choices, which were deemed not in line with Cannes standards and etiquette. The incident, which took place on the fourth day of the festival, became a hot topic of conversation among journalists and fashion observers present on site. They weren't literally kicked out, but the warning was very serious, the source told our reporter. The organizers even considered revoking their invitations for future events if nothing changed. As the news spread, speculations surfaced about what exactly was deemed inappropriate about the two stars' outfits. According to eyewitnesses, Wang arrived in a suit that was deemed too casual for Cannes standards, which is known for its strict formal dress code. The black suit he chose did look fashionable, but according to fashion critic Elise Dupont, it's too streetwear for an event as prestigious as Cannes. There are elements more suited to a pop music event than a classic film festival. Meanwhile, Bai Lu, known for her elegant style, chose a dress this time with a cut that was considered too daring by the festival's conservative standards. The dress might have been welcomed at the Met Gala, but in Cannes, there are certain traditions and expectations that must be adhered to, Dupont added. Pierre Lecure, president of the Cannes Film Festival, when asked for confirmation, did not comment directly on the incident. However, a festival spokesperson released a diplomatic statement. The Cannes Film Festival upholds a tradition of elegance and propriety in dress. We expect all guests to respect these values. Thierry Frémaux, the festival's general delegate, reportedly personally spoke with the two artists' managers. It's not about regulating fashion creativity, but about respecting the essence of the festival, he said as reported by Le Figaro. While the controversy raged on, fans of both stars moved quickly to build support on social media. The #support Bai Lu trended on various platforms, with fans arguing that the rebuke contained elements of cultural bias. The standards of appropriateness in the West and East are different. Why are Asian artists always expected to follow Western standards? One fan wrote on Twitter, gaining thousands of retweets within hours. In China itself, this incident sparked a wider discussion about the representation of Chinese artists on the international stage. Leading media outlets, such as China Daily and Global Times, took up the issue with a more critical viewpoint of Western standards. This is not the first time Asian artists have been treated differently at international film festivals. Columnist Zhao Wei wrote in the Global Times, "The question is, do we always have to adapt ourselves to their standards, or will the international world begin to appreciate the diversity of fashion aesthetics?" While the controversy continues, Wang and Bai Lu's team finally issued an official statement. "We appreciate the feedback from the Cannes Film Festival Committee and are grateful for the opportunity to participate in this prestigious event. Both of our artists are committed to upholding their professional image on the international stage." The statement also emphasized that both Dylan and Bai Lu were still invited to attend all festival events, and there was no expulsion, as speculated by some media outlets. However, behind the diplomatic statement, a source from both artists' creative teams expressed disappointment. "Their fashion choices have gone through a long curation process involving renowned designers," the source said. "We feel there is a double standard in judgment. When Western artists wear experimental outfits, they are praised as fashion-forward, but when Asian artists do so, they are considered disrespectful of tradition." The incident comes amid both artists' efforts to expand their influence in the global entertainment industry. Dylan Wang, whose popularity soared after starring in Meteor Garden, the latest version of the popular Taiwanese drama, is in the process of negotiating for his first Hollywood project. Meanwhile, Bai Lu has just finished filming an international collaboration movie with a renowned French director. The Cannes moment should be a strategic step in their international careers, says entertainment industry observer Lena Chen. This controversy could go both ways, damaging their image or raising their global profile, depending on how they respond. Hours after the incident, Dylan Wang was spotted back on the red carpet for her next movie screening in a more formal and classic Dior suit. This drastic change did not go unnoticed by fashion observers. "It's clearly a response to the previous rebuke," commented fashion critic Francesca Rossi. "This suit is very Cannes with its classic elegance." Bai Lu also made a transformation by choosing a couture dress from a French designer that combined traditional Chinese elements with a more subtle modern twist. "A smart choice," Rossi praises. "She showed her cultural identity